Hi there. I'm Pastor Johnson. I'm the pastor here at Christ Lutheran Church, and I want to invite you to join us this coming weekend, the first weekend in May, May 3rd, for our fourth Sunday in our series on love and marriage. This time we get a chance to look at the first miracle of Jesus, the first sign, as the Gospel of John calls it, is turning water into wine. And what we're going to do this Sunday is really step into the untold tension that exists around God's blessings, His promises, and this miracle of our Lord. So I hope you're able to join us. This is not just a series on how to have a better marriage. Hopefully you found some ways in which it can improve your marriage, but also your relationships with your family, with friends, with neighbors, and with other church members, because at the end of the day, marriage is a sign. It's a witness in and of itself to the love of Christ and for His church, which means it's how we deal with our Lord and indeed how the Lord deals with us. And so there's lots to learn and grow in. I hope you're able to join us. Now, onward to our second section, probably a little bit tighter of a video than we've had in the past. This is the beginning as we kind of work up towards our summer schedule. May 3rd, this coming Sunday, 4 o'clock, we have the community chorus singing. Huron Valley Community Chorus will be singing here at Christ. It's at 4 o'clock. Our choir will also be singing in that performance. Love to have you come. This is one of those moments that you just don't get a lot of anymore. We're always looking for the new, the big, the YouTube special where everything is so highly produced. Here's something real, something you can grab onto. Something you can just experience, and then it'll be gone. There's a great joy to be had there. Also want to invite you to join us on May 16th. There's still time to sign up. You've got through Sunday for our barn dance. We've got Lazy J's all rented out. There'll be food, fun, fellowship, and some dancing over at Lazy J's. And again, we'd love to have you join us. Please contact the church office if you need more details for that. You don't have to dance, I've been told. Thanks be to God for that, for me anyway. I got 2 left feet, but yeah, we'll try a little bit anyway. Now, on the next day, the May 17th, we have our Celebration Sunday. If you've not been around Christ that long, Celebration Sunday may seem like an odd thing. What is this day? Somebody asked me recently, what are the big celebrations, the big anniversaries of Christ? And I was kind of taken aback for a moment. I couldn't think of one off the top of my head, but this is one of them. In fact, this may be the biggest one that we have, and that is that Celebration Sunday is the last Sunday of our quote-unquote Sunday school year. It's the Sunday that's found closest to when Christ held its first church meetings. And so it's a way for us to remember our past and to celebrate what the Lord is doing for our future. So I hope you'll join us for that. One of the cool things about Celebration Sunday is that our second service is outside. We do it under a tent. We do it for the sake of the community. We do it to invite and welcome all. All right. Onward to our last thing. Pastor's Chat. What next? Now that Seth Illich has accepted the call of our Lord to be our director of youth and family life, what's next? There's always something next, right? And so let me ask you this. What if you could? And this goes for our congregation. This goes for those outside other circuit churches, right? What if you could easily engage and attract young people to the church so that they could form deep and lifelong connections to each other and to the church? For example, if you've been around the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod a long while, you probably remember the Walthier League. What if we brought that back? Right? Because it's not just bringing back the Walthier League, but in the Walthier League, you had an opportunity for churches to come together, for youth of various ages, for young adults to come and meet one another. We're starting to see some Lutheran young adult ministries popping up. We're starting to see Lutheran singles ministries. We're starting to see late high school into early college ministries starting to flourish. Right? What's next? That's one of them. We're going to be looking at and focusing some of our efforts on creating and starting those ministries, not only for us, but for the circuit, and indeed probably for the Michigan district. And that's not all, because these ministries not only get a chance for young people to get to know each other, for relationships to bud and form, but they're also a blessing to the church too, because it helps us to remember what we're here for, not just for ourselves, but to pass the faith on and to form others to receive that faith and train them so that they can teach the faith to their children and their children's children, to however many generations the Lord gives us. So look for that in the days and weeks to come once Seth gets fully on board. Can't wait to completely overload his schedule and see what kind of wonderful ministry the Lord can do here at Christ. And I hope you'll come along with us for all of it. The Lord bless and keep you, and we'll see you on Sunday.